Hello there, it's Huncules543, and today we will be diving into Poppy Playtime and theorizing about all the recent news and teasers that Mob Entertainment has been posting. To start off, we must discuss who and what this creature actually is. From the image we can see it ripping apart a mini Huggy Wuggy using its really sharp claws. We can also see its purple fur and its dark outline, which shows an animal figure, more like a cat or a bear. It looks to be pretty big if we compare the sizes of the mini Huggy Wuggies towards this bear looking creature, and it appears to be very strong since it has claws that can tear through concrete and looks to be its main attack as well. Focusing away from the claw, we can see its piercing robotic red eyes staring at the screen with evil content awaiting for us, possibly angry at what Playtime Co. did to him, so he is looking for revenge. If we really focus on the eyes, they resemble someone we have seen before, that being Candy Cat. This makes sense because of the cat-like outline represented by the claw ripping open Huggy Wuggy. We can see that Candy Cat is usually shown with a long tongue, which would act as its own grab pack in a way, being able to latch on to anything and pull itself up or pulling us towards it. So of course we have to keep Candy Cat in mind, but it can also be a bear or a tiger, for instance. I say a bear because of its really sharp claws, and also I think every toy factory has made a teddy bear before. And it being purple would make sense, since little kids love bright colors. I also say bear because of its huge amounts of strength. This toy has clawed through concrete, and bears also have a habit of using their claws to scrape trees and leave trails of where they're actually going. We can also see, when brightening the image, the words saying the hour of joy, which must be a nod to 1006 in some way. I believe that this creature is a teddy bear that went rogue and killed all of its scientists that were experimenting on it, and I also think that Playtime Co. made this teddy bear to make sure the children felt comfortable and to make sure none of them escaped from play care facility in the factory. It doesn't seem to possess the same intelligence as Mommy Longlegs. It seems to be leaning on the huggy side of things, killing with amazing strength and speed, but only communicating with sounds and roars. I have also heard a lot of people talking about how it could be a bird creature, which is definitely possible since its claws resemble bird claws. But what confuses me is that a bird's legs are usually shown skinny, and these legs are not skinny. I can let the purple fur go since they would want to make a cuddly and unrealistic bird, but I don't see why they wouldn't at least make the body proportions the same as an actual bird. But who knows, it might actually be a design choice to make it different to other toys, since Playtime Co. did have its competitors. I have always found it weird how Huggy Wuggy is always the one who gets killed in these teasers. For example, he died in the first chapter, then he was shown being dragged and most likely eaten by Mommy Longlegs, and now he is being ripped apart viciously while blood leaves his body, which means that this Huggy Wuggy is alive and is breathing while this is happening to him. This could be a teaser about this new enemy and about Huggy Wuggy making his grand return to fight us once again. This is backed up by what we see in chapter 2. When we are crossing a rail, we can see blue bloody fur that seems to be climbing until it has reached a vent, most likely healing itself before coming out and getting ready to battle us once again. Another thing that has been going around is that it could be a dinosaur, since kids love dinosaurs, and they love colors such as purple. And who is a dinosaur and is purple? That's right, Barney the dinosaur, who is purple and is a dinosaur surrounded by children who love him and praise him. And what does Barney have? Merch, such as toys. So this toy could be a dinosaur, which was a mascot of the Playcare, which had sold merch. It could work like the mini Huggy Wuggies, but instead mini dinosaur toys chasing you through the factory. But that leaves the question, what dinosaur is it? It can't be Bron, since he is purple, and it can't be a T-Rex, since it shares similar legs to a bird. So it must be a dinosaur which is similar to a Spinosaurus. It could also be a tiger, because looking at its claws you can see how similar it is to a tiger claw, and really the only difference is that the color of the fur is purple. But I have already said how that makes sense to a toy factory. So if it were a tiger, it would be fast and strong, which we have already seen, but it would also be stealthy. As we know, chapter 3 will have something to do with gas chambers, releasing red gas, which would block your vision and most likely kill you. So, as we have already seen, we will get gas masks to walk around the factory, but your vision would still be obstructed by the poisonous gas, which would lead to you dodging and hiding from this stealthy monster lurking among the smoke and sniffing you out, which would mean that you would always have to be moving, or it would get you. Another theory is that there will be multiple enemies, but they would be scrapped toys that never made it onto shelves and never got sold, and instead rotted in the scraps and parts room, which we got a glimpse of in chapter 2, when we had to move Bron onto a pressure plate. Maybe this is just one of the toys that's coming for us in chapter 3. But what is definite is that we have gotten a trailer release date for what this thing actually is next Wednesday. I will be doing a reaction to it, so please do stay tuned, since this and next week is a really busy place here on YouTube, and I will cover it all, but in time. But that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe, really does help me out. And for now, I'm out of here.